So we have a criteria: fast selling, low risk, lightweight items, good margins, like these are the kind of products. And we as well, right? So these guys are selling big, right? 145,000 from just one product. This is a small product. We have average revenue 34,000 for this product, $13 price, almost $14, which is also good. And then we have monthly sale almost 3,000, right? I see here for this one is $50,000, which is a very good number, which is approximately $600,000 per year. So let's change the price. Let's put $20 for this product. We buy it for $4, we sell it for $20, right? I'm not gonna change the prices for all the we will also record this session so that we can send him the recording. All right, guys. So a disclaimer here, we do these sessions purely for educational purposes. That means we don't charge for these sessions. We don't provide any investment advice. We are not part of Shopify or Amazon or any other platforms and tools that we discuss here. The numbers that we show here are purely for educational purposes. Of course, these are real numbers, but we don't give any guarantees that you make the exact same sales, right? So do your own research if you are getting into it, because if you're investing money, 10, 20K in Amazon, so do your own research, what exactly FP business model is. All right, so let's get into it. So I am going to give a prompt to ChatGPT, and I'm going to tell ChatGPT, find me best selling products, right? So, but my prompt will be very specific. I am new in online selling. I want to find best selling products for Shopify and for Amazon FBA. I want to find products that sell quickly, products that have low risk, good margins, no big regulations, right? I also want to check pet products. I want to show you the whole process, but then we'll pick up, like some products from pets, maybe for cats as well. But I will apply, like the strategies that we use, data collection method, everything, right? To check pet products. I also want to check pet products, especially for cats, right? Give me niche ideas and give me 10 product ideas per niche, right? Let's run this and let's see what do we get. So I'm running this here. You can also run this on Grok. I use both ChatGPT and Grok. Sometimes I find a best-selling product with Grok, sometimes with ChatGPT, for example. So we have a criteria: fast selling, low risk, lightweight items, good margins, like these are the kind of products. And we see, like the products are coming up for cats as well. Okay, good. And then we have home organization products, we have personal care, we have travel, we have kitchen gadgets, like a lot of products, fitness and recovery, office and productivity, a lot of products. So, like, because we are going to do with, let me move to a better place in my office so I can present it, like easily. Okay, just give me a sec. Yeah, sorry about that. I was sitting in the meeting room and I think the light was not that clear here. All right, so I think here is much better. Isabella, what do you think?
A lot better,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. I think the light is much better here. Yeah. All right. So what we are going to do here, we are going to find cat products, right? So and then there are a lot of products here. Uh, let's check a few products. So slow feeder bowl for cats. Okay, let's see what this product is, right? And what we will do is we will look into the data real time. So this is Amazon. Everyone knows that. And we Okay, so we see like this product, how many sellers we have? 2000. 2000 is not a big number. It's a slow feeder cat bowl, right? The product looks good. This is the extension that I was mentioning, right? I found hundreds of products with this extension, right? And this is a great extension. If I run this extension, you will see the data live here. So we have high demand with low competition, right? So we have high demand, low competition here. This is a good number. 7. We have average revenue 34,000 for this product. $13 price, almost $14, which is also good. And then we have monthly sale almost 3,000, right? I see here for the monthly revenue for this one is $50,000, which is a very good number, which is approximately $600,000 per year. This is a small feeder cat bowl, right? And then there are a lot of them, not only this one. We got 33,000, we got 10,000, 136,000, 145,000 as well, right? So these guys are selling big, right? 145,000 from just one product. This is a small product. We need to check that we sell something which is close to at least $10. So $15 is the best price, 17 ideal. But we can live with like $10 as well if we can source this product cheaper. So I see like some suppliers. So this guy is selling 14 for $14, right? This one should be the best one, 18.99, because there you have better margins, right? So this is something, a little different. So this is made of ceramic. Let's check another one. What exactly this thing is? Okay, so this is also, so this is an elevated. So you see now the product differentiation here. Like this guy is selling something different. So this is a little elevated, right? But he's charging a higher price. Let's say we want to compete with him. So let's check. So let's see if we can source this product cheaply. Okay, so we are going on Alibaba and we are checking the sourcing price. So, but these guys are selling really big. Some of them have $100,000, $150,000 as well. Okay, so there are all sort of, I think I wouldn't sell ceramic because it can break easily during shipping. Even though this one looks good actually. Okay, but there are some other options as well. Okay, let me see the one they were. I think the one, I think this is the easiest one. Maybe this is silicon. This guy is doing approximately how much he's doing? Yeah, $50,000 every month. Let's check and see if we can find this one. Yeah, this is made of silicon because the beauty of silicon is there are almost zero returns. It will not break. It will be long lasting. And that is why I'm checking this. Okay. 6.38, 4.24. This one is $1, right? This is also $1.1. Okay, so you can do something. Maybe you can make a bundle, right? So how many this guy is selling? He's selling, I think, 2 pieces. How many are they? Yeah, I think there are 2 pieces, right, together. Or maybe just one. He's showing different colors. Let me see if I can. Item details. Yeah, 2 pieces. Okay. So maybe you can sell 3, and you just pay a few other cents, a few extra cents for buying the third unit, but you charge $3-4 more, right? You have to do some sort of product differentiation, and then you can charge a higher price. For example, you buy on Alibaba, so you can place an order, you make a store on Amazon, and then you start selling. Of course, you need to do your marketing, run paid ads, and then build a proper store there. So this product is really cheap, $1. Of course, you need to buy a couple of thousand units as well. So it is going to cost you $4,000-5,000 in terms of product launch. What you can also do is you can make a Shopify store and launch this product on Shopify, right? So without buying any inventory, and this is something that I'm going to show you here. So sign up with Shopify. I will show you an app that you can use and you can launch this with Shopify. I will make an account here in Shopify. I stop sharing my screen because I will be picking up my email. Okay, I started trial. So I'm making a free account. So Shopify gives you an option to make a free account for 3 days and then $1 every month. Isabella, you want to share a few like details why we pick Shopify, why not WooCommerce, BigCommerce? Is there any specific reason for that?
Absolutely. So like you mentioned, all this is extremely expensive, in the long run. And, dealing with suppliers in and of itself is very difficult. Not difficult, but it's a long process, like sending messages, creating these product bundles that he mentioned, which is very important. That's a long process. And then getting it to ship, especially thousands, imagine you have to get it to ship sea or air, and then, it could be a headache. And so that's why a lot of people choose Shopify. My like keeps on giving out. And I think I also want to mention another point that you said, which we'd never really touch on, but it's like the product differentiation, because it's easy to find a product,
Yeah.
but what a lot of people end up doing is like sell the same product and then they expect to get sales
Yeah.
when the
Yeah,
actual
the product differentiation is very important
yeah.
because you can change a little bit and charge a higher price. Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing this with us.
Absolutely.
And so, for example, I have this store on Shopify. I don't need to put any details. I just skip. And this is an online store that I am setting up. This is a new business, and this is a drop shipping product, right? And I am done because the store is literally getting created, right? But of course, I need to install a drop shipping app. This is the back end of a store, and this is the easiest part, right? So I will need to install an app which is called DSers. And with this app, I'm going to fetch a product from AliExpress, put it on my website, and start selling. It is that simple. Of course, you need to learn how to do marketing, how to build a great store, all these kind of things you will need to learn, right? But building up the store is not difficult. Building up a great store is difficult, like design, like logos, back end, front end. But I'm giving you, like a roadmap here. All right. So you install this app on your Shopify store and you fetch this product from Alibaba and put it on your online store. Stay with us until the end of this session. We are going to show you some of our live results from some of our students who are making $50,000-60,000 with these kind of products on Shopify with these simple methods. Again, all digital. So we talk about, like digital products. Okay. Let me confirm this. I'm making an account here. So my AliExpress is already linked up. So I will find the product here. So I will put the keywords here and I am going to find a product. So the product that we selected, this one, silicon bowl, right? This one. Okay, so we have different versions available here. So for simplicity, I am gonna pick one that I wanted. I think I need to give these keywords as well. There is a specific slow feeder cat bowl. This is a little different one. Slow feeder cat bowl. This is a little different than the normal cat bowl. Okay. Here we go, right? So there are different versions available because you are buying just one product. So this is going to be a little expensive, but you will also charge a higher price because you are not competing with hundreds of other Amazon sellers like here. For example, if you go here, you see all the other sellers just selling on one listing, competing. But that also means you have to do more marketing here because you have to send the traffic to your online store, right? Okay, so let's see if this product is in our import list. Slow cat feeder. Yeah, it's there. I'm gonna push it to our store. Let's push it there to our store, and shortly we will have this product ready in our store. This is our store. The product will appear here. Okay, push to stores. It is being pushed now. And you can import hundreds and thousands of products. So the basic science is similar. You get the product from Amazon because you are doing product research. You get a product idea, right? And then you validate the product idea. Are people buying this? You check the Jungle Scout data. Jungle Scout is not relevant directly with Shopify. The only thing that you are checking, you are indirectly verifying if there is enough demand online for this kind of product. And you want to test this product with Shopify, and then you want to go towards Amazon FBA, right? I did the other way, like I launched on Amazon FBA, lost a lot of money, then went to dropshipping, tested, and then became successful, right? So, but of course, I had my successful products on Amazon FBA already before I started dropshipping. So I knew how it is working. So I do both. But if you just start with dropshipping, this is low risk business model because there is no big risk involved here. You can lose a couple of $100 for paid ads, but you don't have thousands of dollars inventories sitting with you. Okay, so we have this product available here. This is our listing. And you see here we have product name, product pictures, everything, and we will push this product live. So let's change the price. Let's put $20 for this product. We buy it for $4, we sell it for $20, right? I'm not going to change the prices for all the variances. You can do this for all the colors. My purpose is to show you how to build the store live and how to start selling fairly very quickly. And you can add a lot of products. You can work on your branding, front end, but to get started, like I'm giving you a roadmap here. I'm giving you a direction. So this is your listing. If I come and place order on this listing, you see the order in the backend of your Shopify store, and your supplier is automatically getting a notification that the order is there and he is shipping. You don't do anything. You do marketing, right? You learn marketing. So that is how we do drop shipping. Ashwin, we found you a product. The product looks good. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to share some results from our, like students and show you, like how successfully these stores sell. So again, the disclaimer here, we do these sessions for purely educational purposes. There are no guarantees that you get the exact same sales, like $150,000 from Amazon if you launch it on Amazon, and there is no guarantee that you get, like $150,000 the first month. You can make it in the long term, but you have to learn this system, right? We don't provide any tax advice or investment advice. We are not part of Shopify or Amazon or any other tools that we use and teach, and we don't get any affiliate commissions.